So this is the Sony WH-1000XM5, and I'm pretty sure it's not going to win anyone over with that silly name. However, as a pair of wireless noise cancelling headphones, they're pretty good. So let's get into it. Alright, design wise, these are pretty solid headphones. The build quality here is really good, and while it is 4 grams lighter than its predecessor, weighing in at about 250 grams, the ABS plastic here doesn't exactly feel premium to the touch. And while you won't get the premium feel of the AirPods Max, I don't really mind this, as the lightness of it, in my opinion, makes for increased comfort for prolonged use. Especially after 3 hours, you really do start to feel the weight of headphones like the AirPods Maxes, which weigh around 384 grams. The buttons are where you'd expect them to be and have a nice tactile feel to them. You also get a standard 3.5mm headphone jack. Now, it is important to note that this updated design, while feeling sturdier than the MX4s, cannot be folded to make smaller for travel. And in turn, you get this egg-shaped carry case. And while this is a nice case, I do miss the old cases from folding headphones of the past. You also get a nice little icon for the right and left ear, aiding with the orientation of how the headphones should sit on your head. It is also important to note that there isn't an official IP rating here, and while people online have claimed that they've sweat in these and have worn them in light rain on runs, I have not personally tested this. Now, in terms of comfort, over the past year, I've worn these headphones nearly every day for work, when editing or consuming media like movies, TV shows, YouTube, all of that. And I've taken them on several trips abroad. These have been my daily drivers and go-to headphones for over the last year because of its comfort and performance, which we'll get into a little later. As we've established, they are light and fit well over my ears and head. It's a comfortable fit all around. These are adjustable headphones and should fit well for most people. When on, they sit firmly and don't move about too much, and the comfort here for me is really good. I can easily have these on for about 4 to 5 hours at a time before I need to take a break and let my ears breathe a bit. So as far as comfort is concerned, these work well for me. If your local store does have these on display to try on, I would recommend just trying them on and giving them a bit of a go just to see if the cup can actually fit well over your ear, because this was probably the most notable complaint I got from my friends who have purchased these headphones. Alright, so when it comes to performance, booting these up and connecting them to a device is real easy. All you have to do is hold the power button for about 5 seconds and you will see the light flicker, and the lovely voice assistant will tell you that it's in pairing mode. Then follow the prompts on any phone, laptop or PC and you should be good to go. Once it is connected, I noticed that the overall sound quality is solid for most applications, whether it's music, watching movies or shows. For most content consumption, I think that most consumers will be happy with the sound quality here. Sound here is crisp, and these headphones support Sony's proprietary LDAC high bitrate codec, resulting in a mix of good quality and signal stability. You can play around with this further in the app. Now, for those audiophiles out there, you will notice that these headphones are a little bass heavy, and this does negatively impact the sound at the mid-range frequencies. You will notice this a lot more when listening to instrumentals, especially with stringed instruments. They sound a little subdued. I found that in my time of using these headphones, the mid-range frequencies sort of get muffled out by the higher and lower range frequencies, but you can make adjustments using the equalizer on the Sony Headphones Connect app. Man, they really suck at naming things. Now, the active noise cancellation here is stellar. It truly helps you isolate yourself off from the world for those moments where you really need to immerse yourself into your work or that movie or that TV show. Another reason why these headphones are my go-to when traveling is because the active noise cancellation is fantastic at blocking out the drone of an airplane. Especially when you're seated and you really want to just lock into that movie, these really do a great job at helping you with that. So yeah, the noise cancellation here is superb. I also like the ambient sound mode, in which the external mics allow background noise through, allowing you to stay aware of your surroundings. And I like that there is a dedicated button that helps you switch between the two modes. I do want to mention, for any gamers out there, while the sound quality of these headphones are great for gameplay, if you are however planning on using this for in-game sound as well as the in-game audio chat, these headphones will struggle with that. Now, this is due to the Bluetooth limitations of any wireless headphones, not just these Sonys. You won't be able to maintain audio for gaming as well as the audio chat. Now there is a workaround for this on PCs, and just by going into the settings on Windows and selecting the chat/source option as the default for the headphone and headset settings in the sound options will allow you to use these headphones for gameplay as well as mic audio. However, you will suffer from reduced audio quality overall, so this is not really recommended. Speaking of mic, the call quality on both ends is solid, so if you are someone who makes a lot of calls either for work or leisure, these headphones have you covered. The gesture controls here are also very responsive and easy to use. A few examples being swiping backwards or forwards to either go to the next or previous track, swiping up and down to adjust volume, and double tapping to either pause or resume music. You can also hold a hand over the cup of the earphones to briefly enable transparency mode. Overall, I think that the Sony XM5s are a solid purchase in 2024. Now, these headphones have been around for a while and have only gotten better through Sony's updates. I've also seen a lot more deals popping up for these headphones online, especially here in NZ, where they go for about 280 USD. I think these are some solid headphones that can provide you with great value for money, especially if you spot out a good deal. Over the past year, they've honestly been my go-to headphones for work or just traveling in general, and I can genuinely recommend them. So yeah, this has been it for my review on the Sony XM5s. I hope this video provided some insight on the headphones. But yeah, for now, it looks like we're out of time. So thank you so much for watching. Like, subscribe, and comment, and I'll catch you in the next one.